Sziasztok, Tom Noise vagyok, innen a Hangfoglalás tévében, és itt vagyunk Frankfurtban, ráadásul nem máshol, mint a Shure-nak a standján. Itt van velünk Nils, aki majd egy kicsit körbevezet minket itt a standon. Hey Nils, how you doing?
I'm fine, how you doing? So what we do at this year's ProLight & Sound, we're introducing 2 new headsets. That means that you can have them for your phone, for your iPhone, etc. It's the SU115M, which is based on the 115, which you might already know. The difference here is that we have an integrated remote control with a mic in the cable, so you can easily switch between your calls and your music. In addition to this, we have another product, which is the M+, 115M+. This is dedicated to the iPhone 3GS or the iPod Touch. In addition to the 115M, it offers you a volume control, so you can control the volume of your music you're listening to. So what we have here is the SE425 and the SE535. These new earphones were designed for the professional user on stage for any monitoring, but for sure you can also use them with your iPod if you're on the road, for example. The 425 works with a dual driver, so we have 2 loudspeakers inside, 1 woofer, 1 tweeter. That gives you quite a balanced and accurate sound. The 535 goes 1 step further. It got 3 drivers. It's 2 woofers, so there's a lot of bass in it, and 1 tweeter that gives you quite a big sound stage and a nice bass. These earphones both use a removable, detachable cable. You can turn this cable 360 degrees, and it's formable. So that gives you everything you need on stage, more security, and it's locked here. You can replace this, and that's just a nice thing about it. You can replace the standard cable versus a mobile phone music cable, which we use, for example, for the 115M+. So this turns out of your high-end earphones a headset, like you know it.
Hey again, how you doing? Let's talk about these new microphones. These are Rebum mics.
Yes, these 2 microphone case M353 and case M313. 2 ribbon microphones, and the typical of ribbon microphones is that they are very fragile. A loud volume, a loud sound pressure level could harm or could damage the microphone, but not these ones. These are new with the so-called rose light technology, and no sound pressure level can damage this microphone. Therefore, they are quite good for stages, for loud signals on stages. The large one, the KSM353, is for singing purposes, so with a very clear sound and very warm sound. This is the advantage of ribbon microphones with a warm sound. And the smaller one, the 313, it's quite special. You can have different sound from if you have in front of the microphone or from the back. In the front, it's a flat frequency response, also for voice, and from the behind, you have the high frequencies are damped, so it's more possible for guitar, electric guitars, and so on. It's not so clear. This is a very special microphone. So this one, multi-purpose voice and instruments, guitar, and so on, especially live, and this one more for singing applications, studio or even live situations.
Okay, that's great. So that's the professional range, but do you have any advices for home recordings?
We have also a new microphone, not especially for home recording, but you can also use it for home recording, but we have one for stage, the Beta 27.
Okay, let's see that.
The special thing about this new model is that it is designed for live application, and live you will have always a lot of noises from the background. And this is now a super cardioid polar pattern, though you have less noise from other directions. And you have also a very high maximum SPL. So also for live stages, for guitar amplifiers, also drums, for example, overheads for drums. And it's more professional like the PG line. The Beta line is always for very good sounding microphones for professionals, and the PG line is more for home recording, as you told already.
Oh, that's why it doesn't have a USB version.
Yes, exactly.
So itt vagyunk a PSM 900-asnál, ez a legújabb zászlós hajója a Shure Personal Monitor rendszereknek. Let's see the newest features. Why is it the new flagship?
We want to keep it on a high level, just focus on the 3 main highlights. If there are 3 characteristic things about the PSM 900, then first of all, it's exceptional audio quality. Second, it's RF stability. And third, we have a couple of features, new features that make the job of a monitor engineer really easy in terms of setting up the system and running the system. In terms of audio quality, it has an exceptional sound that none ever system from Shure ever had. We have lowest noise level ever. There's actually no artifact in the sound anymore. And what is very important as well is a super wide stereo image, which allows you to separate the left and right channel signal that you mix together, and therefore get an exceptional separation between your mix and the mix of the band, for example. What about RF stability? One of the most important thing is that you build high quality parts in the system in order to have a very linear performance of the RF section that allows you to position many frequencies in a given bandwidth, so you can use many compatible frequencies at the same time. A second feature about RF stability is you're able to switch the transmit power of the transmitters between 10, 50 and 100 milliwatt. And most important about RF stability is that there is built in what we call an automatic gain control in terms of the sensitivity. Well, what does that mean? It helps you, the receiver, to recognize that it is close to a transmitter, because the most problems in the PSM system from experience is not that you lose the distance between transmitter and receiver. In many cases you are by far too close, and what happens, you overload your receiver with too many RF signal, which leads to dropouts. So what we built in here is an automatic sensitivity control. The receiver realizes when it comes closer to the transmitter, reduces its sensitivity, and whenever you go away from the transmitter, it increases sensitivity again. So that's really a cool feature.
Yeah, that's really great. And I see that this is a much smaller size than before.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, it's the actual thinnest body pack on the market available in the Pro sector right now. There's an exceptional, nice mode in it, what we call Q mode. The Q mode allows the monitor engineer to actually take one of those body packs and put it in a specific mode, and the specific mode allows you, with just those two buttons up and down, to audit, to jump into any of the RF frequencies of the mix of the band. Meaning the monitor engineer can easily troubleshoot any of the frequencies which are on air right now. With almost every other wireless in-ear system, you would have to actually press a lot of buttons, jump into the menu and adjust the frequency in order to listen to it. And just with up and down, this is exceptionally easy and allows you to control and troubleshoot very quickly.
Oh, that really sounds great. Thank you very much, Michael.
You're welcome.
It was nice to meet you.
Take care. Bye-bye.